Hello guys, peace of Christ to all of you. For today's video, our topic is the sun sets in the murky water. Who is wrong, Allah or Prophet Muhammad? Let's watch this.
Hello,
Hello, how are you?
I'm good.
Okay, so what you are posting for me, this text, what is that text?
So I asked the scholar about the setting in the murky water.
Okay, what
So he
about
gave me a
it?
reply.
What
so
about
made
it?
sense.
What about it? Tell me.
So let me pull it up 1 minute.
Hmm.
He said
Hmm.
he said you need to understand what ghurub means. Ghurub means setting.
Hmm.
Ghurub means to go outside by going beyond something.
Hmm.
So here the Prophet ﷺ is saying to him, do you know where it goes when it sets?
Hmm.
Majority of scholars say he's simply informing him as the further place that the sun goes on the first face of the earth,
Hmm.
beyond which it disappears off.
Okay, and what does that
And
mean?
there's a body of water there.
Okay.
So he's not saying. So then he talks about the word. He says, so based on the meaning of ghurub, the word of fi in would be used to confer the meaning of Allah instead. So he gives like a whole
Still I don't
explanation
understand.
behind.
Okay, what is the conclusion now? So is Allah saying the sun set in murky water or no?
No, so it's not. It's basically going beyond. So so the explanation is that it goes beyond. So it does
What
actually
goes what goes beyond? What goes beyond mean? Beyond the murky, the sun goes beyond the murky water.
It's the place where it disappears.
Okay, let us read together. Can you see my screen?
1 minute. Yeah.
Okay. This is your Muslim translation, not my words. It says, do you know where the sun goes? Do you agree with that term?
Yeah.
Okay. Does the sun goes anywhere?
So when we look at it, it does go.
Okay, but
So
your prophet is saying, do you know where the sun
goes.
goes? And then he says that it goes.
Yeah.
Okay. Does the sun goes?
Yeah, visually we see it going.
Okay, so are you saying your prophet is lying now because he says it goes, i.e. travel, till it portrays itself under the throne of Allah and take permission to rise again? Take permission to do what?
You're showing me a different one. Yeah, about the sajda. So the sun does sajda.
I'm showing you the hadith. Does it say it goes and then ask permission to rise again? Correct?
Yeah, I've read this.
So who is the one is moving here? The earth or the sun?
The way it does sajda, we don't know how it does it, how it goes and does it. So it's something beyond us.
My friend, don't tell me beyond. Muhammad is saying to you, he said to the man, do you know where the sun goes? The guy, he do not know. He said it goes, prostrate itself under the throne of Allah. So obviously your prophet said the sun moving under the throne of Allah, correct?
What I'm saying is how it takes place, we don't know how of it. So
but
what you're saying
goes,
it goes like physically goes.
Your prophet
so
describing.
We know Allah tells us. Allah tells us that every creature worships Allah.
You're a prophet
so
describing.
We don't know how it
you're a prophet describing the sunset. Do you agree?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, when he said it goes, he mean it, right? It goes and it asks for a permission to rise again. But do the sun really move from its place, or this is the earth going around itself when we have the normal day and night?
Yeah, so this is like it's not something we can comprehend.
Why not? He said to you, he's saying to you how it works. He's saying that to you so you can comprehend. So Muhammad, he can comprehend, and the guy behind him in the donkey, he can comprehend, but you and me, we cannot comprehend.
No, we can't comprehend because he's saying he does sajda to the throne. It's obvious that it doesn't.
Do what?
When we look at it, it doesn't do that. But it's something that we can't comprehend. It's how it happens.
I don't care about the sun's portray. This is stupid. But anyway, listen. Isn't it your prophet? He says, explained. It says that this is what the Quran says in chapter 36, verse number 38. That this is how the sun goes in its course. This is what the Quran means. The sun run in a course, right? What is the course? It is the 24 hours a day, correct?
So yeah, it runs in a course.
What is the course? Isn't it the sunset, the sunrise?
I'm not sure what course is.
Cycle. So when the sun rise, the sunset, the Quran says, chapter 36, chapter 38, verse number 38, that this is Allah, this is the decree of the sun, the course of the sun. The sun every day go from point A to point B, and will ask Allah for permission to rise again, and Allah will give her permission until one day Allah will not. He will say to the sun, go back where you're coming from. Do you see it? Every day,
Yeah.
every day will prostrate, and you know, and but one day, it's about to prostrate the sun itself, but it's not going to be accepted. So Allah will say, no, no, don't do that. It will be ask permission to go in the course, but will not be permitted. This is the course, sunset, sunrise, normal one, but will be ordered to return whence it has come. Do you see it?
Yep.
So your prophet, he agree that the sun is moving from A to B. A is the east, B is the west, and this is why the sun will appear again from the west. So how clear we can make it more than this, that your prophet is teaching fictions?
No, because we know it's obvious that we know that it's not going to A to B.
What do you mean obvious?
Visually, we can't see it going to A to B.
No,
Because
no,
how
no,
is
no,
it-
no,
how
no, no,
is
no,
it-
hold
how
on,
is
hold on,
it
hold
the
on.
throne of
The
Allah-
hadith
the
is
throne of
saying,
Allah
the
is in,
hadith is saying
heaven?
it clearly that this is the course, and even he says, and this is the interpretation of the verse saying, and this is the prophet saying that, not me, and this is the interpretation of the statement of Allah, and the sun runs, and it's a fixed course. So what is the fixed course? Sun every day go from point A to point B, and prostrate, ask for permission to rise, and go from the east, until one day Allah will not accept and will order the sun to come back where it's coming from. Does it say that? Come from where it's coming from. Where it's coming from? The west. So you're a prophet saying that the sun goes to the west, and then Allah will allow it to go back to the east. But one day Allah will change the course, and he will say, don't go arise from the east, go arise from the west. What happened? Difficult to answer? What do you think? He hang up now. That is the final answer. We hang up the time we noted that this is stupid and this is crazy. As simple as that. The same as the guy who want to tell me about the priest who said to him, you have to give 10% to the church. Yes, you have to give. Yes.
Yeah, I call.
So what we will do now?
So
It says,
yeah,
the
so
sun.
this is the course that Allah is describing that visually we can see.
Huh?
You know, when we look, we see Allah.
What? Don't tell me when
Yeah,
we
so
look.
this-
Don't tell me when we look. Don't tell me when we look. You're a prophet. He made many clear statements, and here is explained to you that the sun is the one is moving. Did your prophet says the earth is moving, and this what make the sun appear to be rising and setting? No, he's talking only about the sun going. Correct? What is the
Yeah,
only
yeah,
object
it's
is
talking
moving?
about-
The only object is moving in this story is the sun. Do you agree?
But it's not saying that it moves.
It says that. I mean, come on, everybody can see it. It goes. Permission to go. I mean, come on, permission to go.
Yeah, but well, we have to look at the context. The context is talking about it's going to go to heaven and it's going to search that. So
No, hold on. It doesn't matter. It goes where. Who cares? It goes. Who is the one who's going? The sun.
what I'm saying is, how does it go? It's
Doesn't
not,
matter.
you
You can ask
it's
your
not something
God.
known to us.
Your prophet explaining the sunset. It's sun now. Why it's sun? Where the sun goes? It goes to prostrate. So your prophet explained that the sun is always here, but then when time come at night, the sun go and prostrate himself under Allah, and then ask for permission to come back. So don't tell me it's not talking about the sun is moving. That's really silly. Everybody is watching and laughing.
No, it's not. It's not talking about physically.
Really? Well, when your prophet he said the sun set in the murky water, is it physically or not?
No, it's not physical.
Read it.
It goes beyond.
What? Beyond? It says no. It says it's set in a spring of warm water. Beyond what? Is the ocean is a muddy water and a spring of hot water? Is the ocean a spring?
So the Arabic word of it translates as going out of your sight.
Here we go. It says فإنها تغرب في عين حامية. So what we will do now? It says the translation here is very close, accurate to the. I don't agree with Muslim translation, all of it trying to protect Muhammad, but here we go. He said it sets in a spring of warm water. Actually, it's not warm, it's hot. Hamiya. Hot, very hot, boiling water. What make your prophet saying such a thing? This is a legend. People believe that Alexander the Great, not believe actually, this is a fiction story written by somebody from Syria about Alexander the Great, that he went here and he went there and things happened to him. Your prophet, he took the story, he put it in his Quran.
So basically the hadith is simply telling us the farthest point of the earth that the sun reaches, and it says the furthest point is to a particular shore, a body of water, and it's basically a hot spring. This doesn't negate there can't be an area of an ocean. It's the furthest point. So you can find this in Fath al-Bari as well. You can find it in
nice
many commentators.
Okay, let's see. Does it say that he found near to it people who live there? Does it say that until he reached the setting of the sun? Does it say
That's
that?
separate. You're conflating two different things. This is talking about the hadith is talking about something else, and
no, this is about talking about exactly the same statement. Muhammad says Aynun Hamiyah. Your prophet Quran saying the same Aynun Hamiyah. It's the same thing. And he kept walking until when he reached the setting of the sun. Sitting what? Sitting place of the sun. Correct? If you don't like this translation, we can change it. The sitting place of the sun. Do you agree? Is it the sitting place of the sun or not?
The disappearing. So I would say the translation would be that it disappears.
Okay, read it. What disappear? No. It says until he reached the sitting place of the sun.
Yep.
Okay. So it's a place where the sun set. Do we agree?
So when we say sunset, when we say sunset, does the sun actually set? It doesn't set.
See, no. Listen, he keep walking. This guy is going for years in a trip. This is not one night trip. He walking, and finally he arrived where the sun place of sitting is. Otherwise, my friend, I see the sun setting every day, even if I'm not moving my chair. Correct? The sun set everywhere in the world.
Yeah, but it doesn't say he's been walking to 1,000 years just to find this.
No, it says that. Here we go. No, it says that. Read carefully. He followed the way. Do you see it? Don't say it did not say that. He followed away. He changed direction. And then until he keep going until he reached the sitting place of the sun. So Alexander the Great, his trip was for many years. Actually, he did not go back to his country. So he keep going.
The point I'm making is that he's not looking for this. It's something that he came across, and then he found people near it, and then this is the description of it. So
but who is the one who say?
Even if you're at the beach, you see the sun setting, and it looks like
this is not what we are talking about. Listen. Okay, so are you saying to me Alexander the Great he found the beach finally? Is that the point? Well, he lived in Rome. and in Italy is surrounded by beaches. It's actually all of Italy is an island. That means he did not know to go anywhere. But here it says he found
Great.
until he reached the sitting place of the sun. What is the sitting place of the sun? He reached it. Where is that?
I don't know, but you must have seen it somewhere.
No, what's seeing it? And by the way, who's the one who's talking? Is that Alexander the Great or Allah talking now?
So Allah is saying this. Allah is telling us what He saw.
Allah, He told us what He saw. And what He saw? Allah, He told us what He saw or what He found?
Yeah, found, saw.
Okay. When we say found, is a fact or it's a fiction? We say the word found. وجدها. You speak Arabic, I speak Arabic. وجد الشيء, he found it, right? عثر عليه.
Yeah.
Okay, so he found something. So this is what he found, and Allah saying he agreed with what he found. So he found it sitting. Who is talking? Allah. Allah did not say he thought the sun setting. He said he found it.
Yeah, he found it. So
okay,
like obviously it's setting, isn't it?
All right. He found it sitting in a spring of muddy hot water.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's how I looked at it.
All right. How in the world he found such a find?
It's easy.
What easy? Where is the hot water where the sun goes in the spring of hot water? Where is that?
Wherever it's like a lot of heat, you can find obviously the sea is going to be hot and
what hot? It says عين حامئة. It's a spring of water. It's not even an ocean. عين عين ماء. Huh? The Quran,
spring, yeah.
Okay, the word عين means spring of water. This is not the ocean. So stop going and speaking about the ocean. This is not about ocean. It's a spring of hot water. So there's no way he thought it is a spring of hot water and it goes in that spring.
Yeah.
Okay. So how this can be true?
Why? What's the problem with it?
Do the suns what do you mean? Where is that where is that spring of water where the sun goes in it? What do you mean? What's the problem with it? Have you ever heard of such a spring of water, hot water, the sun go in it?
Yeah, the sun doesn't physically go in it. It just visually you'll see this.
Okay, what is the visually? He saw a spring of water and he visually saw the sun sitting in that spring.
Yeah.
How this happened?
Yeah.
How this happened? How in the world a spring of water can contain the sun? How he's and why Allah saying to us such a stupid thing? Let us say I am a person who saw something not true. Allah saying to me, he found the sitting place of the sun, which means he's confirming my find, agreeing with it, and he found near it, near what? Near where the sun set, people, which means now it's not only confirming the place, confirming people who live next to the place where the sun set, which is a black muddy water, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, where is that spring of water where people live next to it and the sun set in it?
I don't know the location.
Do Allah know the location, you think?
Of course.
Okay, let us see. Allah, of course, you know. Okay, and then we will see that your God, he says, and then he changed his direction, correct? And then he keep going until he come to the rising place of the sun. Do you see it?
Yeah.
Okay, so Allah saying that he have two direction, one all the way where the sun set and the other one where the sun rise. He found next to it, he found it rising on people who have Allah provide them no shelter. Okay, where is that location where the sun rise and there's people next to it, next to the where the sunrise? As I know, sunrise everywhere.
Yeah, this is like he went to the furthest part of east and west.
Okay, but it says here he until حتى بلغ مطلع الشمس, he found where the sunrise. This is a location where the sunrise. So what the verse here saying that there's a place where the sun is coming from, the sun rise everywhere, but there's a place where the sun rise from, and then rise in the top of the rest of the earth. That's what it says. حتى إذا بلغ مطلع الشمس, until he came to the rising place of the sun. It's where? Rising place. Otherwise the sun rise everywhere. But here there's a rising place, which means this is a station. So what the Quran teaching, that there's a station where the sun sleep, and there's a station where the sun rise from. Correct?
No, it doesn't seem like that's the
Does it say the word? Okay, does it say the rising place? Does it say the word place?
Yeah, but in the Arabic it doesn't say makan.
No, it says that حتى بلغ مطلع الشمس. It's a correct translation. Until he arrived to the place مطلع الشمس. Until that place he بلغ. So he arrived to it. He reached it. Where the sun rise from. وجدها تطلع. He found it rising. So he repeat that twice. So the translation is really accurate. So until he keep going until he found where the sun place rise from. He found it. What do you say?
It seems like a description to me.
Seemed like description. For sure is description. Description what he found and where it is. But nobody knows. Then he found another fiction story. Then he followed another direction. And then he found people between two mountains. And those people, they said to him, please build for us a dam between us and people of Gog and Magog. Do you believe in the story of Gog and Magog?
Yep, the two nations.
Okay, those Gog and Magog is one nation or two nations?
Two nations.
Okay, are they in one side or in two sides?
What do you mean?
Okay, I will draw for you. Yeah, we have to draw what we can do. Here we have two mountains.
What's the verse? I want to check here though.
This is the chapter of the cave. You can read it from, you can read 91, 92, 93. So there's two mountains. Those are two mountains. Okay. And here, where is Gog and Magog? Where is Gog are located? Where is Magog? Let me color this section here with a brown. Where is Gog and Magog located? Let's make it thick. Do you see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay. Where is Gog located? Gog first.
Let me read the verse. It says, until when he reached a pass between two mountains, he found beside them a people who hardly understand his speech. They said, "Oh, Dhul Qarnayn, indeed, Ya'juj Ma'juj are corruptors in the land. So may we assign for you an expenditure to make a barrier." So it doesn't say where they are. It doesn't say it's in between.
Okay, but Gog and Magog, are they living in one place together?
I don't know. It doesn't say anything.
Okay, but okay. They ask him. I will go with you. They ask him to build a dam between them and Gog and Magog. Do you agree?
Yeah, build a barrier.
Okay, so if we say now that those people are from this side, let us say here we have a human. Let us type the word or letter H. Here we have the human. Okay, from the other side we have Gog and Magog. Gog and Magog. They are from the other side. Do you agree?
Don't know. They might have been together.
Well, he built a dam between them, right? He built a dam between the human and Gog and Magog, correct?
So he says, bring me sheets of iron until when he had leveled between the two mountains wall. So yeah, he made two walls.
So he built a dam between the human and Gog and Magog. Do you agree?
Yeah, so he did something like that.
Okay. Now, how that will stop Gog and Magog from coming to us? In order to believe in this, we have to believe that the earth is a flat and this dam spread all the way to the edge of the earth from two sides, and they cannot come to us because this is the only way to come. Or you have to agree that the mountains, those two mountains, are not surrounding the earth, and building a dam does not make any difference. They can go around it.
So he obviously used molten copper. He also the whole purpose of him doing that was to prevent them to
Correct, to prevent them from coming to the human.
penetrating.
Okay, and your prophet he claimed that the Gog and Magog, they are digging in this wall, right? Every day they are digging in this wall trying to get out. And according to your prophet, 1,000, one of them can make 1,000 baby before he die, which means the number of those Gog and Magog is crazy. So if we are now 7 or 8 billions, the people of Gog and Magog should be like maybe trillions. Yet we cannot find one of them. Yet we cannot find where the land is. They are a huge number, and they use sword and shield, which means they are like, they look close to us.
Can you show me that hadith about the huge number? I haven't come across it.
You never came across it yet?
No, not the number that is multiplying.
Okay, we can. Let us save this beautiful paint made by Picasso, and we will go to see the hadith. All right.
You've been here for like 3 hours, are you not tired?
Huh?
You've been here for about 3 hours, are you not tired?
So what? The Lord, he provide me with strength, my friend. Here we go. Read with me. Muhammad, he claimed in during the time, but let us go first. The hadith you asked me about, the 1,000. It's in my book actually, but let us find it from here. All right. Let us see this one. We cannot find it here. Hold on. All right. You know Arabic, right?
Little bit.
Okay. It says here عن حديث ابن مسعود etc. أن يأجوج ومأجوج أقل ما يترك واحدهم لصلبه 1000 من الذرية والنساء etc. Okay. So each one of the Gog and Magog will leave behind him 1,000 baby before he die. All right, see it, and this is page number 114 in the book of Fath al-Bari في شرح صحيح البخاري. So yes, it is 1000. The numbers actually we can find it in the Bukhari, but I need to look more. But this is enough. Now, if we go back to Gog and Magog, your prophet saying that those people, they are behind the dam, and they every day they are trying to dig. And actually Muhammad, he claimed that in his time the people of Gog and Magog, they open little hole like in the size of his finger. Correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So now those people who they are digging in that wall, which is made from iron and copper, and they are huge in number, and the barrier is the one making them not to be able to come to us. How this barrier will function, as I said to you, if the earth is not flat, I build a barrier from here, they can go from the other direction and come back to us. They can go around the mountain, they can climb the mountain, not necessarily the dam. Maybe the dam it's impossible because maybe it's a flat wall. What about climbing the mountain and coming from the top of the mountain down? How you believe in such a story?
It must have been some special bodies.
Yeah, actually their ears, they are those Gog and Magog people, they can sleep in their right ear. Their ear is like a tent.
Hmm?
Their ear is like a tent. They sleep inside their right ear. Now I'm asking you, focus with me about the Gog and Magog. The Gog and Magog, who they are huge by number.
Yeah.
Where we can find them and why we could not find one of them until now. And they are behind a dam. And there is people who live there in the front of that dam. So we did not find the people who live in the front of the dam, and we did not find the people who live behind the dam. What do you say?
By Allah's permission, he hid them from us.
No, what about Allah's permission? People, they know them. The human being, they live next to them, so they know them. Where is the human being they saw those people? Nobody.
They must have died by now.
Where?
The people that live there.
Huh? People who live
I
there?
said the people that live there, they might have died by now. Okay,
but about their children, they have children. You know, you die, you have your children, and the children of the Gog and Magog are just next few meters away.
This is a long time ago in history.
Doesn't matter.
Long time.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But they still exist until now, right? Gog and Magog, did they die?
No, they exist.
Okay, and there is a dam which is stopping them from coming, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and the dam is made from iron and copper, correct?
Yeah.
Well, iron and copper, they rust. Both.
Yeah, but this was by Allah. Allah gave him power to do this.
What power? It says iron and copper. How iron and copper can survive?
So Dhul Qarnayn said, "This is mercy from our Lord." When the promise from our Lord
did he make the dam? Did he make the dam from copper and iron? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Okay. Iron and copper, they rust, correct?
That's the general nature of it. But if Allah wants, He can make it.
Okay, I will go with you. So Allah, He kept the dam until now, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Where we can find the dam? Who have trillions of people of Gog and Magog behind?
We can't find it.
Why?
That's what Allah wills.
So Allah hide them from us.
Exactly.
This is not because it's a fiction story, stupid stories. Muhammad, he like what people say about it. It's true story.
It's a true story. So Allah they will come out eventually. But right now they're hidden from us.
Okay. Your prophet, he says that people of Gog and Magog, before the judgment day, a sign of the judgment day, they will shoot at you, and the Muslims, they will use their arrows for fuel, because from wood, for 7 years. Do you agree with that?
So whatever the prophet said, he spoke the truth.
Okay, but they are using arrows They will, in the judgment day, they will be using arrows.
Yeah, that's a possibility. We could go back
Okay,
in
so those
the
people.
dark ages.
Okay, so those people, they are going to attack us with arrows, but now we have nukes.
Yeah, like I said, we can go back in the dark ages. That's a possibility as well.
No, no, no. He's saying in the judgment day. This is in the future. They will attack us with their arrows, and your prophet says that they will, you know, they will shoot their arrows at you, and you will use their arrows for 7 years.
Yeah.
How come they can be controlling the whole earth except the city of Mecca and Medina, but yet they are using arrows? So they are going to conquer the Russian by arrows and the American by arrows?
Yeah, so what I'm saying is, if you go back to the dark ages, we won't have these advanced weaponry and stuff and all this. So that's a possibility as well. So if that happens, then you will go back to all these arrows and horses.
But that's not the question. Our prophet is prophesying about the future, the judgment day, saying that they will be using. I know at that time they use those, no problem. But we are talking about the future. The judgment day will happen when those people attack us with their arrows. But at that time already we have nukes, we have weapon beyond imagination. So what arrows? How they can conquer us with their arrows?
Yeah. So this narration, there's two ways of looking at it. One way is that obviously the prophet didn't like, even if the prophet said like nukes and stuff like that, people won't understand it. So he used something that was used a word that's going to be related to the people. So they can relate to it, and later people can understand it. So that's one way of looking at it. The other thing is, we could go back to the dark ages where nukes don't exist and all this weaponry will not exist. So then in that time we might be using arrows. So there's two ways of looking at it to reconcile this.
That's amazing explanation, my friend. Okay. Well, if you want to learn more about those fiction stories, like as an example, your prophet speak about them, that those people, they are very good in sex, and they can sleep with a lot of their females non-stop, and they can have a lot of babies, and when they talk like wolves. Ooh, you know, and they have long penis too, and they have hair in their body. They are very hairy, but they look like a human, you know, somehow like a human, but they have like long nails, and they have teeth of lions. I mean, how, and even they have a hump like camels. So how come we don't see one of them? You said Allah hide them, right? Okay, must be a true story. All right, my friend, thank you for calling. Thank you. You guys be the judge. This is what Islam is about. Stupid stories. Allah, he built the dam. Sorry, Alexander the Great, he built a dam between us and those people, so we cannot see them. And when we asked this gentleman, where are they? He said, Allah hide them. That's why we cannot see them. Allah hide them. He built the dam, and that's it. They cannot now go through the dam. And not only that, even Muhammad, he said, every day they try to make a hole in the dam, and when the night come, almost they are opening the dam, they say, let us go to sleep. They go to sleep, Allah closed the dam again, which means he repair it. But one day, those people, and all of this happening because they are not saying the same inshallah when they leave. So one day they will come, and the leader, they will say to them, okay, let us stop now, it's night, go rest, inshallah tomorrow we will work again. Because he said inshallah, Allah will not repair the dam, and they will be able to make a hole and continue and get out of it, and they will attack all mankind. This is what the Muslims believe, and this is what Islam is about. So I don't know who is watching, I don't know who's listening. Be the judge how this can be from God. How this can be from God? I mean, you have to be really have a mental issue to believe in those fiction stories. Gog and Magog, if they are exist, and they are a huge number, even in the time where the story happened between thousands of years before Muhammad, it says that nobody can count their numbers. You can go to the book of At-Tabari, Al-Qurtubi, read It says nobody can count their number at that time. In the book of At-Tabari, it says that their ear is so huge to the point you can sleep inside it, covered by hair. It's like a tent, and nobody count their number. And every one of them, when he die, he make 1,000. Before he die, he make 1,000 baby. So imagine how much we have around us now from the Gog and Magog. But yet we cannot Google having every single inch in this earth in the map. And those are not under the ocean creatures. Those are a nation who they have a blood and flesh like us. They look weird. Crazy stuff. That is Islam, my friend. So when I say thank God Allah is not the God, because if he is the true God, really, that means we are really screwed up. For we have a crazy, stupid God. So thank God Allah is not the God. No way. Right? No way. How anyone can believe in such a madness? I look like we have an auction here. We have an auction for this picture. Who wanna have it? That's a good one. But the funny, by the way, it was the Indonesian guy who was really upset for getting Islam busted, and he tried to make a topic about some Christians, they speak in tongues. Well, there are some people they really speak, and there's people who they are liars. But that will not change anything, that Christ is real. There's false Christians, there's false churches, but your prophet says my nation will be 73 sect. Christian will be 71, 72, which means Islam is even more divided, if this is what you are talking about. If the division will prove Christianity to be false, well, Islam is more divided. If the numbers will prove who is right, that means we are right, because we are a lot more bigger in numbers from the Muslims. But we don't count numbers, because numbers for what? God, he don't care for numbers. It's a quality. We are people who follow Christ, and he is a person of a quality. We don't follow him because he have numbers. So we could not find any Muslim really he can convince us of anything. This is a stupid cult based on fiction stories, stupid stories, and no Muslim can give us anything good to be considered even for a second. And look, we are here for how many hours? Not a single Muslim was able to give us one thing. What they have about Jesus, against Jesus? Nothing. If a Muslim will attack Christianity, you will notice he talk about Christians, but he cannot attack Christ because Christ is perfect. You can say Christian Prince is bad. Okay, what does this have to do with Christ? Say that. Who said that we don't commit sin? I commit sin. Even Muhammad, he says, وَكُلَّ ابْنَ آدَمٍ خَطَّاءٍ. Every son of an Adam is a sinner. But what does this have to do with me? To be with God. I'm a man. But the question is why the Quran says that he is the Holy Son, chapter 19, verse 19. The only one in the Quran is holy with no sin is Jesus. The only one in Islam who have no sin is Jesus. The only one who Satan cannot touch him is Jesus. He touched even Muhammad. Even Muhammad is sinner. The only one who do not need forgiveness in the Quran is Jesus. Because how you can forgive the one who have no sin? While Muhammad, Allah, he says to him, may Allah forgive to you. Your future, your past sin. How that can be from God? Chapter 48, verse number 2. You will not find a single verse in the Quran speaking about Jesus as sinner. Instead, it says that peace on me the day I am born, peace on me the day I die, and peace upon me the day I'm resurrected. Peace. Do you know what peace mean? That means glory of God. Peace is from only come from God. That is a peace of God. So why he have a peace on him? The day he's born, the day he died, the day he is resurrected, because he is pure. You see, we lose our peace when we commit sin. Do you agree? We lose our peace. Peace with whom? With God. Because now we are exposed to sin, and sin bring a lot of problems. So peace be upon me. Salamun alayya yawma wulidtu wa yawma amutu wa yawma ub'athu hayya. Who said that? The Quran. About who? About Jesus. (1915, 1933). And notice here the Quran saying that the one who said that is Jesus. Anyone notice with me how dangerous that is? Can I give peace to me when I'm dead? No. Can I give peace to me when I am born? I'm just a child. So how Jesus can give himself peace? So peace on me, peace on him. God give him peace. To who? To Isa. He's not born yet, but he is a special person. He come with peace. From the second he's born, he is coming with peace. So in his birth, peace. In the day he die, peace. And the day he is resurrected, peace. This is only granted to the Messiah. Even in the yellow pages of Muhammad, while Muhammad, he is saying that Allah said to him, may Allah forgive to Muhammad his past and his coming sin. Are you ready? You get smashed now? I thought I'm smashed already. All right. So yeah, and here you notice says peace on me the day I die, right? Now the Muslim, they say, oh, this will happen in the judgment day. Not now. Jesus will come and will live for 7 years and then he will die. But actually, because Islam is very stupid, silly cult, confusing cult. Look what other verse in the Quran say. Let me turn the light on because I cannot see anymore. Let us see. All right. If you go in the Quran in chapter 3 verse number 55, it says this. And remember Allah when he said to Jesus, la 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 la, etc. Okay, and then he says, I will make those who follow thee superior. But before that it says, and remember Allah said to Isa, I will take you and raise you to myself and clear you. Here you see the Muslim lying in translation. It doesn't say I will take you only. It says I will cause your death. So in order for Jesus to come to heaven first, he have to die. And you change the translation. This is like, this is Yusuf Ali. This is who? Let us see different translation. They lie in the translation. I could not find one Islamic translation is truthful. Indeed, I will take you and raise you. But not even on them. It's saying I will cause your death. It says mutawafika. It's gone. Change the translation. This was Sahih International. I see this one. Darwish. I will take you and raise you to me. The word die is gone in the translation. Different translator. Kawari, Karawi, whatever his name. I will take your soul. Look here. This guy is trying to cover the fraud. So he admit that it says, I will cause your death. I shall take your soul. Change the translator. I am terminating your life, brother. Like, suppose this guy is like being, but he's more honest than the rest at least. Oh Jesus, I am terminating your life. Why in the other translation we show you more than 7 of them, not even one of them says I am terminating your life? Do you ask yourself why? Because they are trying to cover the problem. It says it clearly, إذ قال الله يا عيسى إني متوفيك ورافعك إلي. متوفيك, causing your death. Every single translation took the word off. And this guy, by the way, even here is not being honest, because why you are saying I'm terminating your life? What about you say I'm causing your death and that's it? What terminating your life then? I mean, what terminating your life mean? What does that mean? Stupid. Yeah, guys, we stream for those. I really apologize. I was away, but there is sometimes things you need to do too. Same time, we give you time to miss me, and I think it's good. So maybe it's not there's no reason to do every day broadcasting, so we can get more of you missing our broadcast and the challenge to the Muslims, and maybe we can get some Abdul big ones like this guy from Indonesia. Maybe he can talk to his teacher who left Islam already live on air, accepting that the Quran is full of garbage. I want really people to download the video, especially with this Indonesian guy, where he said clearly that Quran is wrong. We have a 24 Abdul who give us dislike, but only 2 Abdul called us, 3 Abdul, and none of them can do anything. Everything we do here provided with reference and proofs. Right? Look let me show you an example of the Muslims' intelligence. Let me show you this guy. This is a Muslim trying to defend Islam, supposedly. Look what he said. His name is Afraid. Zibi, Allah Zul Jalal put it when in your heart that why you love money and this dunya. Okay, so he's saying that Allah, he made in my heart love money. I will go with you. Let us say what you say is true. You just agree that your God Allah is the devil. Because what is my fault if Allah made me love money as you claim, and love this earth, if Allah made me do that? So you try to defend Allah and to insult me by saying something is not true, but by doing that you admitted that Allah must be the devil. Because who is the one who made me love money according to you? Who is the one who put that in my heart according to you? Allah. Allah is the devil. From your own words, from your own mouth. Thank you very much. This is what happened when a Muslim tried to refute me. They think they can insult me by saying things, but by doing that, they got themselves busted. To your action, Allah will misguide you. No, my friend. Look what this guy said. This guy supposedly is smarter. Due to your action, Allah will misguide you. That's not according to Islam. That's false. It is what Allah wrote for me will happen, and we spoke about that many times before. With you specifically. Is going to hell bad? Yes. Who is the one? Is killing somebody bad? Yes. Is stealing, if somebody stole your money, is it bad? Yes. All those things happen by the will of Allah. So Allah is the biggest thief. Any disaster happen to you as an individual or as a group happen only by the approval of Allah. So if a man he rape your wife, Allah approve it. Do you see it? Allah approve it. So when a man he decide to rape a woman, Allah he made that man do it. Hmm? And we showed before many hadith where Muhammad he speak about Moses and Adam debating, and Muhammad he says that Adam he says to Moses, do you blame me for sin which Allah he decreed for me that I should do 40 years before my creation? Sin is not something you choose to do in Islam. It's Allah he made for you. As an example, even Muhammad he claimed that when you do commit adultery, it is not you who commit adultery, it's Allah. Allah he wrote for you your partition, very fixed partition of sin which you should do, and you have no choice to do or not. And this is Sahih Muslim, this is Sahih Hadith. Verily Allah has fixed a very portion of adultery which a man will indulge, which means should do, indulge in, and which of his necessity must commit. Do you see guys the word necessity? He must commit. Do you see it? Okay, so if Allah he wrote for me a necessity sin to commit, so who is the one committing sin? Allah. Do you see guys? And here you see the stupidity of this cult. If Allah is the one he make me commit sin, why I will be punished for my sin if he is the one who made sin which is necessarily I have to do? Do you see it? أين الرد أيها الطائر الشجاع? How are you, Bashar? Are you شجاع? What do you want to say, Mr. شجاع? Let us see what this guy is saying. You know, sometimes people they say things and they think I can read everything. أين الرد? I don't know, maybe talking to me, I don't know. Any Muslim want to say anything? How in the world this can be from God? So why any human being will be punished for his sin? Allah he write for you your sin and you have to do it. This is not my words, this is your words. Muhammad saying Allah he has fixed portion for you of adultery which a man should do. Not only that, he says which in of necessity must commit, and that involve all sins you do in your life. This is the most stupid cult ever. So Allah he make me commit sin, Allah make me refuse Islam, Allah make me refuse Muhammad, Allah, and then he will punish me for he made me do that. Have you ever heard more stupid than this? Yeah, to finish the Quran translation, actually I think I will take like let us say some time from broadcasting just to finish it. You know, I will take, let us say, a vacation from YouTube so I can finish the Quran translation. I know most of you want it, and I will make it happen. I will, but you know, this is taking too much time for me. This is the hadith. Let me pause it for you. Here we go. And this is Sahih Muslim, and this exists everywhere, not only in this place. This is madness. Who in the world can believe in this? That's crazy. Okay, a Muslim who wanna refute me, no problem. Give me his Skype. Guys, there's a Muslim he wanna refute me. All right, let us see this Muslim. All right, my friend, I texted you. Please text me back and call me. The one who wanna refute me, please, because we are here for on air for long, and I did not eat since yesterday. Let me call you. Maybe it's going to take you forever to call me.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
I have a question concerning the hadith.
Mute YouTube, please.
Assalam.
Can you mute YouTube?
I have a hadith. I have a question about the hadith concerning the hamiyya, like what the sun says.
All right. What about it?
So basically, well, no, it's not really a question, but I kind of want to explain my view on it. So I think where it says about it saying in a place, I don't really think that it's a valid hadith because science says that like the sun is in the middle of the universe and the earth orbits around it. So I think it's where you see.
So you believe the Quran is wrong?
Yeah.
The Quran is wrong.
No, the hadith where it says that like
but the Quran says but the Quran says that too, not only
like,
the hadith.
when the Quran says that he found it,
my friend,
setting in a spring of water, he just says
but this is in the Quran too.
He looked at the spring and he saw that
no.
it
doesn't say he no. It doesn't look like, it doesn't say that he looked and he looked like. It says he found it. Right? It says he found it. Who is the one who's talking? Allah, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. When you say I say like, okay, I don't know what's your name. What's your name, my friend?
Sayyid Hashim.
Sayyid, okay, Sayyid. So Sayyid, I say Sayyid, he went home and he found that there is he have a flood of the water. Okay. When I say that, I am not saying he thought, I'm saying he found, correct? Okay. The second you say found, that's mean it's a fact. It's a find, correct? Okay. So he did not think or he saw, he found. Do we agree?
Yes.
And the second you say he found, that's mean this is a find. This is not a thought. He found.
Yeah, so he was like, he found the spring of murky water.
Okay.
And then he saw the sun and he found that the sun was setting in it.
No, hold on.
And it's
talking about who is the one saying he found it?
Allah is describing how
okay. Why Allah is not correcting the find if it's wrong?
No, I'm saying the hadith was wrong.
This is not hadith. No. I'm showing you Quran now. I'm showing you Quran. I'm not only supporting the hadith. I'm showing you Quran, my friend. It says that in the Quran that he found. The Quran says the word found. So Allah is talking. He says he found it sitting in a spring of murky, muddy, hot water. Okay. Why Allah is reporting a wrong find?
He isn't.
He is.
He's just saying that Dhul-Qarnayn found the
okay, that's mean it's not okay, that's mean it's not the wrong find. Thank you. So that's mean it's not the wrong find. So he found that. So Allah telling us what he found. He's not reporting wrong finding, he is reporting what he found. So Allah in total agreement with what he found it.
Yeah, he didn't mean that the sun literally.
Okay, how you know he did not mean? Doesn't say he found it there.
He found the spring of murky water.
No, he found it set. He did not say he found the spring. He found it. He reached the place where the sun set. Okay, and then he found it sitting. So he found it sitting. That's a find. And here, there's a translation you like me to change for you.
Could I just see the Shakir translation?
Who?
Shakir.
Shakir. Okay. Is Shakir a Shia?
No.
Okay. Let us see where Shakir. Where is Shakir? Here we go. Okay, this is Shakir.
Wally.
All right. Read for me, please. It says, until he reached the place where the sun set. So what he's saying, there's two mistakes here. Number one, there's a place where the sun set. But that's not true. Sunset everywhere. But he is confirming here that there's a specific place, a station where the sun set. And where is that station? He found it going down. This is a translation you choose for me. Going down into a Black Sea. But nowhere it says a Black Sea or the word sea. Do you speak Arabic?
Okay. No, not really.
Okay, that's a false translation. You can ask anyone. Nowhere it says the word sea, nowhere it says Black Sea, and nowhere it says even going down. It says تغرب, disappear, in a murky water. Set. تغرب, shams, sunset, in a murky water. So what we will do now? So the Quran confirmed the Hadith. Both of them, they are wrong.
Could you show me the hadith, please?
Okay. Here we go.
Okay.
So let me tell you
Sorry,
something.
I'm gonna.
You know, Sayyid. Okay, I understand you're a Muslim, and you are trying to say there is no way God will make such a stupid mistake. But the Quran is full of stupid mistakes, and you try to say He didn't mean that, but it says that. I mean, we can try to fabricate answers, but well, you know, for yourself, for me, it doesn't make any difference. This is why it says. It says that clearly. He found the sun where the sun set. As simple as that. He is not saying he thought, you know, when I say they are asking Muhammad about Alexander the Great, then you should not report false information. You should report true information. So if you are saying to me, he thought, that means Allah is reporting stupid, like this guy is stupid. But this is a prophet of Allah, and Allah is the one who gave him the power, and He is the one who gave him the guidance. So when we say he thought and those stories, it's just to defend. It's a blind defense, but it's funny. And you are smarter than this.
Can I just ask a question?
Sure.
So, like, you know how flat earthers use the argument,
Sorry.
like, you know, oh, I don't see the sun. Like, oh, my shoes aren't like curved, or for example, when I see the sun, it just, you know, like this, the horizon argument. Yeah. Does that mean, like, you know,
No,
the
my friend,
sun is
there is,
setting?
there is a figure of
see
okay, I understand. There is a figure of speech people use. Like when I say actually the sun set, the sun never set. This is a figure of speech, and all of us, we knew that. But this is not what's happening here. They are asking about Zulqarnain, and Allah is reporting what happened with him, not a figure of a speech. There's a huge difference. He's telling us he found people next to it, what happened, what he talked to them, what they said to him, etc. So we cannot say this is a figure of a speech.
But why not?
Because it's not. As an example, the Quran says Allah is the Lord of the two east. Is that a figure of speech, or he really believed there is two east?
Could you show me what that is?
No problem. Here we go. Chapter 55, verse number 17. He is the Lord of the two east and the Lord of the two west. Why he said that? What do you think?
Well, I mean, it says it there, like places of sunrise during early summer,
Now, this
early
is between
winter.
two translate between bracket. This is the translator trying to explain to you. But obviously,
Yeah.
the Quran says, believe that there is two east, two west. Why? Because Muhammad could not explain why the sun appeared from different place in winter from the sun appear from summer.
But it says right there, like even if it's in brackets, it's an explanation.
My friend,
So
no,
it's
no, no.
just
This
providing
explanation, this is
information.
translation. Okay, if we go, okay, you see, this is fast translation, my friend. There it says Rabbul Mashriqin wal Mashriqin wal Maghribin, the Lord of the two east and the two west. That's it. Muhammad could not understand why the sun is not appearing in the east from the same place in the winter. So the Arab and people before, they believe there's two east and two west.
Okay,
This is
but
wrong. This is not a figure of speech. You are okay, let me ask you. You are a Shia, right?
Mhm.
You are a Shia, correct?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Let me drink some water. My throat is hurting me badly. All right. Why Zulqarnain is called Zulqarnain? Do you know? According to you as a Shia.
Not really.
You don't know?
Mm,
Hmm. Do you have anyone next to you speak Arabic?
Nope.
Sadly. Okay.
Yeah.
This is the interpretation of the Shia. This is Tafsir al-Quran by At-Tabrasi. Speaking
Mhm.
about the person who is Zulqarnain. روي عن Ali ibn Abi Talib. He was a servant of Allah who loved Allah and Allah loved him very much. And Allah he guided him and he guided by Allah. And he ordered his people to obey Allah. They hit him in his head, on the side of his head, by the sword. All right. And he hit him in the other side of his head by the sword. They kill him twice, and Allah raised him from death. And because of this head, he grew two horns. And this is why he's called the man with the two horns. Do you agree with that?
Uh, 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 so basically,
Hmm.
this man Zulkarnain told his people to worship Allah.
Yes. And they hit him and they got a horn because they hit him like boing, boing in his head, like a cartoon, cartoon. They hit you in his head and there's like a pimple coming in your head. So this is why he have two horn. They hit him first time by the sword, he have a horn. And he hit him second time, and that's why they call him man with a two horn. Here it says that he was called the man with a two horn because he used to have little two hair from Al Hassan. That's weird. And he was in his head what is looked like a horn like a cow. And then he says, when he arrived to the end of the east and the west of the earth, he was called by that because he was able to occupy or control, or let us say, uh, he took the horn of the sun, and the horn of the sun from the east, and the horn of the sun from the west. This is your Shia
Okay,
now. This is your Shia.
So Tabrasi says that Dhul-Qarnayn was also called to like the man with the two horns because he had two heads from Al-Hasan,
Yeah.
and that he like grabbed the horns of the suns, like the east and the west of the sun.
And here it says about this the sunset in murky water. You can see on the screen with me. I'm showing it. حتى إذا بلغ مغرب الشمس أي موضع غروبها, until he arrived where the sun set. He arrived to the last and the end of the buildings from the side of the west, and he found there people behind where the sun set, and it did not report here he found where the sun set. Because nobody can reach that place. The Shia start trying to do better. What is your favorite interpretation for the Quran?
Personally, I use Shakkar, but I don't know the
But
reliability
this is
of
the
it. I heard
English.
that it's better than Sahih International.
Yeah, the Shia, they have a lot more fiction stories than the Sunni, by the way. And here they are trying to do the same as Ibn Kathir, saying, "Oh, it appeared like it is sitting in the water, but in fact, this is how it appeared. But this is not what it says in the Quran." They are trying to copy from Ibn Kathir, saying that. Don't you know? Don't you have a what is the highest scholar for the Shia you know about?
I mean, I follow Ayatollah Sistani, so
Sistani. Do you have an interpretation for this? Sistanis exist now. Why you follow a Sistani?
yeah,
Are you an Iraqi?
no,
But a Sistani, why a Sistani? Why don't follow Khomeini?
I mean, there's no. I guess I just go on the Sistani website and look for rulings because it's just easier for me to access.
Look, this is in the same. This is Tafsir Al-Qummi. You heard of Al-Qummi? He's a Shia too, big scholar for the Shia. Look what it says.
Mm.
So we give him a control of the earth, etc. And then he says, they are asking you about Dhul Qarnayn. I will tell you some about him. And he says, he went to his people. He used to have two horns. Allah, he sent him to his people. They hit him in one of his horn, the right horn. And Allah made him die for 500 years. And then he resurrected him again and he sent him back. They hit him again and the left horn. And Allah, he made him die for 500 years. And then after that, Allah, he resurrected him and he gave him the east of the earth and the west of the earth until where the sun set. And he says, and this is what the Quran is saying, he found the sun sitting in the murky water. All right, so Allah gave him control. So here in the Al-Qummi, he agreed that the sun set in the murky water. And if you want, I can give you the link. You can use Google Translation, you know, to translate. I will post the link in the chat so people can. Okay, you can click at the link. You can click at the page, open it with Google browser, and click at translate to go to English, and then you will find the translation in English. You will see it's exactly what I said. Like you can do this. I will show you how. You click translate to English. Click at the page on the side, translate to English, and now it's going to appear in English, and you will see everything I said to you is there in English. Now, for sure, Google Translation is not really good, but if you have somebody of your family speak Arabic, he can translate to you.
I mean, I know you're native Arabic. Like I know you're a native Arabian, so I don't really tell anything about translation.
No, I mean, I'm just giving you the link, so in case you have somebody can help you to read, to be sure that I'm telling the truth, not making things up. You know, and this is recorded. People they can see what we are talking about. Yeah. So, what do you think? This is a religion you want to follow? I mean, this is stupid.
Could I just send you one link?
Post it in the chat. I don't open a link in my Skype. If you want to send me something, send it in the chat.
Okay.
Or maybe you cannot send the link in the chat. Okay, give me the link. I will post it in the chat, and then people will open it. I will not open it from my side. I will copy it and paste it there.
What? Give you the link in Skype.
Okay. Okay. Give me a second, please. Okay. Do you like this website, my friend? The website you gave me? Do you approve it?
Yeah.
Okay. This is a very good website actually. I like this website. It's a most crazy website ever. You will like it very much. What do you like about it? Why you give me this website?
Oh no, it's because if I usually have a question about anything as well, or if I need to
Yeah, but
find anything
this
out
website,
about something,
yeah, but this
I
website agree
uh,
with me in everything. What is meant by the dark water? How this is possible that even through the sun being with all its greatness can go down in the dark waters and not and not against the fact earth, which means it's not flat and it's rotate around the sun, and against the new. So somebody asking question, answer. According to those last research, that Islamic scholars and highly respected writers in the Quranic, etc., says, have done respect with their legend of Zulqarnain. Legend, meaning above mentioned verse, Zulqarnain continued an attack forward, etc., and then until he reached the two oceans, the shore of the two oceans. In this regard, this is different from between Mufassirin, those who do give commentary. Uh, uh, by the oceans, it meant the sea of what? Okeanos, and it is Mediterranean. And whether the attack by Zulqarnain was in the west, last limit, etc. Okay, Turkey. All right. Yeah, but all of this is not based of anything. Just giving opinion, saying, well, the scholars who made those are, they are not, they don't know, because they don't know the Earth wasn't flat at that time. But that will not change anything. Look here, the verse completely corresponds regarding the Earth a spherical shape, and by Ain and Hamia, it's mean that same ocean in the last point of those horizon and the sun. And look how they fabricate. They say this is when they say the sun set in the murky water. That means the Earth is like a globe. But this is false, because the Quran have tons of verses saying the Earth is flat. This is why you can pray in direction of the Kaaba. If we go in the Quran. Hmm. And you said you like the translation of Shakir, correct?
yeah.
Okay. Let's see Shakir. Chapter 79. We go to Shakir. Where is Shakir? Here we go, Shakir. Here we go. Apply. Okay. The ard here it says, and the earth after that he expanded after that. How you can expand the earth if the earth is a flat, is not a flat? How you can expand it? Doesn't say expand. It says, well, ardu ba'da dhalika dahaha. He made it flat. And different verse. And Allah, he put the mountains in the top of the earth, which is false too. Different. Bisat. Bisat mean carpet. And Allah, he made the earth like a flat carpet. The Muslim they translate says wide expanses. It doesn't say that. It says the flat carpet. So you cannot, my friend, if you want to see the truth, don't depend what you say to you in translation. Look, if we change the translator, let us do this just in the front of your eyes. From Shakir, let us say to Bigtal. Is going to be the same. Expenses wide. It doesn't say that. It says like a carpet. Let's see until we find somebody is being honest. Let us say Arbery. Here we go. Do you see the word carpet? So why in the other translation saying expand the earth for us? It doesn't say that. But they they fabricate translation in order to cover the problems. Otherwise, it says basalt. Anyone, you can copy this word in Google
It,
and post it in Google.
sorry
You
to
will see that
interrupt, but
you see the word
it says
basalt.
as a carpet.
The word basalt is carpet. I mean, everybody knows. So the Quran confirmed the earth is a carpet. And the second you are saying basalt, it's mean flat carpet. And even he says different one. He says mihad, even a bed. Not only a carpet, it is a mihad. So They try always to come with this false translation, but that doesn't work. You know that can work only with somebody you not know. Chapter 20, verse number 53. A bed. The earth is a bed. What is the bed? The bed is standing in the side? No, bed is a flat. Allah, He made it that way. So because of the science today, the Muslim they try to adopt the science because it's stupid. So now for centuries the Shia, neither the Sunni, they say this is wrong. Nobody says it's wrong. Many now, especially the young ones who they are educated, they try to cover up saying, oh, he thought it set in a murky water, oh, he thought, but nowhere it says he thought. And all the Muslim scholars for centuries, and even Muhammad, we showed you the hadith, Muhammad saying that. So you can say he thought as much you wish, but this is not what it says. You know? Anyway, my friend Sayed, you can call me tomorrow if you want, if I go live on air anytime you wish. You have now my ID to call me, and you can call me anytime. All right?
Okay. Jazakallah.
All right, my friend. Take care. As you see, the Muslim, and I understand you are a Muslim trying to defend, it's okay. You know, but this is stupid. You have to agree that this is stupid. You can say as you wish, you can refuse, you can etc. But we are showing reference, and here you know right away that there is somebody playing games. You know, some Muslims are like this guy. He called us. I can tell he's a decent person. He's not playing games. But others, you show it to them in front of their eyes, and still they want to play games. But it's clear. Why nobody for centuries, from the beginning of Islam until now, said that this is not true? After the Christian they start accusing Islam of stupidity, then we find someone who came more than 800 years after Muhammad saying, oh, this is the sun disappear, you know, the sun disappear, it appeared like this, but this is not how it understood for the first centuries of Islam. So the more we get advanced in science, the more the Muslims they try to adopt different meaning of the Quran.
See, guys, actually we don't need a lot of interpretations to prove that this is a lie. All we need is the verse, the hadith, and a little bit of common sense. What makes the Muslims hard to understand is that they can't accept the reality. In search for hope to justify these lies, they fabricate more lies to convince themselves that Islam is the truth. So anyway, guys, thank you for being in here. Please don't forget to watch, like, and share our videos. Thank you all. God bless you. Bye-bye.